Hi, I'm JM Hollis. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. I am a contemporary sports romance writer. I am working on my first novel, which is a soccer romance set in Las Vegas. Today, I am back in my classroom. If you watched the last video, that was the productivity sprint vlog. I was also in my classroom. It was actually yesterday as of filming this. But I have to get homework packets ready for my grade level. And I thought that while I did that, I could crash out about my work in progress. So, I got, I think when I last stopped writing, before October, I was at like 44,000, 45,000, something like that. And now I think I'm up to like 47,000. But when I was at the 45,000, I was like, oh, okay. I am like halfway done. Like, I expect this novel to be around like 90,000 words, and I'm halfway done with this draft. Like, this is great. I'm not halfway done. And the reason why is because Sarah Cannon has a finish your novel toolkit, and within that finish your novel toolkit, there is a like book roadmap. So it's a spreadsheet that lets you track the scenes or the chapters and the scene overview, conflict, all of that to make sure you're hitting all the beats. And I had modified it to have the romancing the beats. And so I did that, right? Well, and I did that back in like July. And so I thought I had a pretty good grasp on where things were going. Then I sent the first 6, she can correct me if it's wrong, the first 6 chapters of the book to an author tuber friend, Elizabeth C. Cabrera. I'll link her down below. Her debut novel is coming out next month. It's so exciting. But anyway, I sent it to her and she gave me some feedback, which was so helpful. That, you know, at the beginning, like, there needed to be a little bit more breathing room. Like, a lot was going on for Nolan all at once. And so I decided that, I needed to separate it a little bit, flesh it out a little more, let it breathe. And in doing so, I added like 10 chapters, I think, maybe more, to the novel. I think it's sitting at 39 or 40 chapters right now, planned out. And it was because I needed to add a scene for him to get more soccer stuff in and like flesh him out a little bit more. So that way the latter part, the adhesion part, makes more sense. Which wasn't feedback that she gave me. I just realized that, like, I'm portraying that he's like this popular dude and I don't show that he's a popular dude. So I was like, well, I need to like fix that. So when it all was said and done, I have 18 18 unwritten chapters. I can verify real quick. I believe it's 18 unwritten chapters, and then like I don't even know how many in progress. And it kind of is making me crash out a bit. That's not what I wanted. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So it's sitting at 39 chapters, and I've drafted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've drafted 11 of them. So like a third. In progress is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 19 that have been written or have some writing done. And actually, I lied. It's 20 that have started because I did start yesterday during my break in between conferences. I wrote. So it's 20 that are in, or it's 20 total that have been written or are in progress. And then I have 1, 2, I don't need to do math. I can do easy subtraction. 39 minus 20 is 19. I was literally about to start counting them. So I have 19 chapters that haven't been written. So I guess technically I'm almost halfway done. Like if I finished every single chapter that is in progress right now, I would be halfway done. That being said, I think I'm sitting at like 46 or 47,000 words. And if I have 9 chapters that need to be written still, and some of them have like 2,000 words in them right now. So at minimum, that is anywhere from another 9,000 to potentially, if some of them need more, so potentially like 15,000 words with those 9 chapters. And then the other 19 are going to be at least 2,000 words. So 19 times 2 is 38. So that's 38,000 plus 15,000 is 40, 50, 53,000. So that would put my ending manuscript at 53 plus 47. It would put my ending manuscript at like 100,000 words, basically. And that just feels like a lot to do. Like, when I think about it, like I'm sitting at 47,000. So then, and it took me a year to get to this point. I guess not fully a year because I started in July of last year. And then I don't even think I started the full month of July. I think it was like mid-July. And I got like 10,000 words written, and then I stopped writing because school and work and all of that stuff. And then I picked it up in June of this year. And so I've rewritten the first 10,000 words plus added another 37,000 since June. So like, it's doable, but I wanted the book to be done by December. And I don't think that's going to happen because I don't have time outside of work, or I should say I don't have a lot of time outside of work. because I have school. I'm in my master's program. Plus, I have all my responsibilities as a teacher because leaving the school does not mean my work as a teacher stops, unfortunately. Like this morning, I woke up at 3:40 in the morning to write lesson plans because I was too tired last night to do them, and I didn't do them when I was at school because I was doing other stuff. So I don't think it's going to get done by December unless like some miracle happens. And just the idea of having to write 50,000 more words just makes my heart stop. And like that's so silly because obviously it didn't take me like a week to like it wasn't like a quick process to get to the 47. Like it took time. So it makes sense that it would take time to get another 50,000 words. But it's kind of that like overwhelm, like you see the mountain in front of you and you're just like, okay, how do I like even begin to tackle this mountain? And that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I'm like looking at all these chapters that need to be written, all these chapters that are in progress, and I'm like, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. And where do I even start? And so I'm going to try to go chronologically and so finish the chapter that I'm on, which is chapter 4, and then go back and finish chapter 3, which is mostly done. So that way that's 2 that are finished, and then move on to 5, which I have no idea what 5 is going to be. It's a Charlotte chapter, but I have no idea what it's going to be. So, I gotta brainstorm, and that's also part of my problem is that like some of it I don't know what's gonna happen. So like I have 2 chapters that I linked as like Inkling of Desire. One is Nolan's chapter, one is Charlotte's chapter. No idea what those are gonna be. There are 2 chapters within the midpoint that are supposed to be like lovey-dovey after the love scene. No idea what those are going to be. Retreat beat, kind of have an idea, but deepening doubt, no idea. So, and then I have to do the solidifying of the fake dating where Nolan agrees to it, and like no idea how to write that. Because I'm like, how do we approach this? Oh, my light just went off because I wasn't moving around. I think that's my cue to wrap it up. So anyway, I have a lot that needs to be done still, and I'm kind of crashing out about it. But it will get done. It just might not be done on the timeline that I wanted, which is hard to accept because I was really hoping that like I could get it off to beta readers in January and go through it. Another part of my issue is that I've shared so much of my story with people, excuse me, going for like that I've written so far, and like all of the feedback that I've gotten has been overwhelmingly positive. I've definitely gotten like helpful feedback, of course, like of things I could change to like make it better, especially from Elizabeth. She is so helpful. But I've gotten overwhelmingly positive feedback, and like people are like, I can't wait to read your book, and they're like gushing over it and blah blah blah. And that's not to like toot my own horn, that's like just facts. And that adds a certain level of pressure because now there's expectations, And so it's like, you liked what I had so far because you've read X number of chapters. What if I fuck it up? What if I completely derail this whole thing and it becomes trash? So once there's expectations, it like adds to the pressure, which makes it harder for me to get in the chair and write, because I'm like, ugh. But anyway, I didn't even get the homework packet done. I got the cover page made. I didn't print it out because I didn't want the printer to go off. But I ended up pulling up the roadmap and going through that. So anyway, that is where I will leave you. It's a short one today, and I probably won't edit this one because it's just a chatty talky vlog, and I don't think I messed up too badly that needs to be edited. But yeah, I hope that you liked the video. Comment down below about your current project. Where are you at with it? How do you deal with other people's expectations of your work if you've shared it out to them and gotten positive feedback? Like, how do you deal with that added pressure? And let me know if you're currently crashing out about your current project, or if you're in project paradise right now and everything's going great. I would love to hear that. So leave a comment, like the video if you like the video, and subscribe if you wanna. See you next time. Bye.